let's get this on the road then. Haven't played through this game in a really long time, so let's see how this goes. Alright, so far so good here. Okay, the fact that Sonic keeps pushing everything in this first game is kind of weird. I noticed that ever since the game first came out, that compared to the other Sonic games, Sonic has this habit of wanting to push everything he goes into it. Oh, Buzz Bomber's going on. Oh, don't mind the weird sound blips. I'm still working out how my image capture program works. You guys gotta wonder how in video games these platforms just seem to float around like this. I mean, as far as the Sonic universe goes, I guess you could just blame everything on Chaos Emeralds. Oh god. Yeah, this is the one thing, we're about to go into the one thing for Sonic 1 that I could never do well. Special stages. I hate these things. And they're deceptive! You gonna listen to that? Nice, peaceful music, there's birds and fish in the background, everything's going by nice. This first one isn't so bad, but they get a lot worse. It's always a nice peaceful background too, and then it starts. You gotta wonder about Robotnik's logic in all these robots. Does he design them specifically to fight Sonic? And if so, I mean, this is the first Sonic game. How does Robotnik even know about him? And then you got weird stuff too, like he roboticizes a squirrel and it turns into a fish. At least in like the cartoon and stuff, he roboticizes something, it turns into a robot of that. Oh yeah, overshot it way far this time. I love the fact that they decided to be so graceful as to allow me to actually move after that happened. But here you'll see it. This is when things start to get bad. I think in all the years I've played this game, in all the years I've played this game, I've only gotten all of the emeralds maybe a handful of times. And then they have the gall in Sonic 4 to bring those kind of stages back. Like, you couldn't have given me, you know, red sphere, blue sphere, something I actually liked. Yeah, Sonic sees a lot of abuse in my playthrough this one. I'm gonna have to make it up to him in Sonic 2. Again with these floating platforms, this really doesn't make any sense. Of course, this is a world with dancing flowers and one human who totally messes with everything else. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Something about the original Sonic the Hedgehog kind of makes me think of the Cold War. You got Sonic, who's red, white, and blue. Forget the peach part. You got Sonic, who's red, white, and blue. And then you got Robotnik, if you ignore the, you know, like, the other little bits about him. He's like the same colors as like the USSR. And does Robotnik design these levels or something? I mean, who really leaves like spiked death pit traps in what looks like a tropical resort? Now here I realize I'm beating him up too fast, so I mess up a bit just so you can see what he's doing. I am so glad that as things go on, he actually gets better at this. I mean, really, a wrecking ball? I mean, at least in Sonic 4 they made him spin it. It works better in Sonic 2 because it doesn't automatically make you look up, but I love making Sonic do that little laugh. Ah, yes, the catchiest tune in all of Sonic, like, as far as I'm concerned. Again, who designs things this way? I mean, I can see now why these must be ruins. Nobody could live in a place like this. You see that? I just totally destroyed a bat and it turned into a squirrel and a seal pup. The pulsing bricks in the ceiling too. I mean, was that part of the design? Is that supposed to imply this place is, you know, falling apart? It just seems kind of weird. Maybe as a kid I thought it was odd. Oh, I love that sound effect in old Genesis games, by the way. That one the fireballs make when they come out of the ground. Like, all Genesis games with fireballs make that sound. It's awesome. Here. This is bad. This is really bad. I mean, sure, they put the emerald right smack dab in the middle there. But Sonic is just free-flying in this place, everything's spinning around. I am so glad, for the longest time, that they never did this again. Then in Sonic 4, they're like, oh yeah, we'll bring back nostalgia with it. It's like, oh, that's great, this is... Uh-oh, I did not expect you to go this far. Yeah. Sorry, Sonic, buddy. I promise you'll get the emeralds later. Look at that, the little baby seals just going across the magma like it's nothing. Go, little seal, be free! Do the Jeff Goldblum must go faster joke at this part, but that's already been done to death. Also, I always noticed Sonic and Tails, at least in the Genesis games, they're all bigger than every other animal on the planet. It is nice playing Sonic 1, though, and not having Tails completely mess with me every 5 seconds. In fact, the special stages to this game is one of the reasons I haven't played it in so long. Levels themselves are fine, it's just the special stages like the bane of my existence. Well, here we go again. You know, you gotta wonder what Robotnik's even doing with this. I mean, he doesn't even have the Death Egg yet, so I kinda wonder what he wants the Chaos Emeralds for. It's not like he becomes Super Robotnik or something, that would be ridiculous. Be this fat guy with a golden mustache. Yeah, that last one, I totally messed up even though the emerald's right smack dab in the middle, but the emerald this time is not a problem. Even though it's taunting me. You know, maybe Robotnik's not even going after Sonic in the later games. Maybe he just finally lost it because he got to see that horrible weekday cartoon they did. I mean, who thought it was a good idea to give Robotnik, like, this huge nose and pointy shoes? He's like the butt of half of the YouTube poops that exist. You know, not like Saturday Morning Robotnik that actually seemed like a cool villain. Oh, while I'm doing this, I might as well give a shout out to the Nostalgia Critic for what he was saying with Doug Walker's review. Ever since he mentioned that it sounds like Robotnik's constantly having an orgasm in that show, I can't unhear it now. Times like these in Sonic games that kind of drive me crazy, because you expect Sonic to go really fast, zoom through stuff, and then you get to parts like this. I love the delayed reaction fireballs there. Like, Sonic's gonna go overhead and we're gonna get him. Oh, oh, too late. Okay, I'll get him. Nope, nope. We're really bad at this. And this part keeps reminding me of Galaxy Quest. Why would they even put pistons in there to begin with? This whole place must have been some kind of torture chamber or something, because I cannot figure out why an ancient civilization would have a use for spiky platforms and things like that. Maybe it's a butchery, I don't know. I read somewhere in one of the manuals in the Genesis games that the animals aren't actually turning into the robots, they're just powering them. So I guess that Robotnik was using that whole body heat thing to power machines even before the Matrix did. There, Robotnik, IQ of 300, unable to beat a rodent. Oh, this is embarrassing. This really is. I find it funny that he has to get over to the other side before he starts using the fireballs, because he could have tried to just catch Sonic off guard. Really, Robotnik? Really? After I'd already killed you? It's that one jump there. I don't know why, but for some reason I think it's because I hit the incline too quickly or something. Well, no rings again. You always get this feeling of paranoia in a Sonic game when you don't have any rings. Ha! That time you didn't have time to do your little fire thing. Yeah, crabs that turn into chickens, who'd have figured? The pig! I always kind of wondered also why Robotnik, after roboticizing an animal in the older games, would make them look like a robot version of another animal. Maybe he was jealous that he didn't get to make them all himself. Like, oh yes, I'm going to roboticize these animals and turn them into other animals just because I feel like it. I mean, considering how round and fat he is, you'd think he'd just want all the animals to eat. I mean, that's not even a natural kind of fat looking. It's like he ate a beach ball or something. Sonic. He's all like round and fat, but he's got these skinny little spindly legs. I'm just going to assume that Robotnik built this place because nobody in their right mind would have made this place unless they were like the Joker or something. Yep, see, there was Sonic with the whole trying to push things again. I want to see Robotnik's drawing board of all these. Like, now for my next ingenious invention, I'm going to make a purple spiky crab. Ah, the most frightening of all of my creations, the cross-eyed little red crab thing. Everything in this stage is a little bit... No, you got the rooster ball. Yeah, that was weird. Oh, oh god. Oh, trying to get the shield is a bad choice. I don't even need it. I think I gotta hand it to Robotnik somehow managing to invent, like, these floating spikes and everything in the air. You think he'd be able to just make a fortune off of the fact that he's invented all these impossible things. See, there it is, a little roly rooster pillbug, I don't even know. Yeah, this is a weird angle. See, it's like I was standing flat, but I'm jumping back. See, I gotta be, like, masochistic or something, because I keep still trying for these rings, even though I hate the special stages. I hate doing these stages. Music makes me want to sleep. The stages themselves are murder. I contemplate just losing out. Yeah, look at this. It's a peaceful fish, little bubbles in the background, music that makes you want to take a nap. Now it's like a peaceful dove or something. I'm not even trying to get in that little alcove there. I'm just trying to get past that stupid bouncer. There we go. Yeah, so then I get that one. See, I do not see why I even do this. I mean, at least for the Buzz Bombers, you got, like, this shot they do when they fly through the air. They actually seem like some kind of attack robot. Then you got these other things, like a little weird cross-eyed crab. Something that looks like a rooster pill bug. And whatever happened to having enemies themed to the stage, anyway? I mean, I could understand having the crabs in, like, the tropical kind of seaside place, but I don't see what about this place screams, hey, throw cross-eyed weird crabs in. Okay, Sonic, really? You're gonna go do this? Alright. You'd think with the speed up and the invincibility that things would get easier, but in Sonic 1, there's a lot of times when the speed up messes me up. Luckily, this isn't one of them. If you get to parts like Scrap Brain Zone, which sometimes you can find a speed up there, I don't like being fast in that level. One of the things I could never figure out with Robotnik's logic and stuff like this is it's like, I'm going to slowly just take apart the stage and hope that Sonic falls into it. You know, don't just try to shoot him or something, you try to take the floor apart slowly. I mean, I can't even jump up to the height he's at right now. He could just as easily just keep attacking me from up there. Oh no. No. Oh, no. Out of any Sonic game, every Sonic game ever made, this is the level I hate the most. Oh sure, Sonic 06 has those speed stages where everything just ran into it. But no, the Labyrinth Zone, this is terrible. I think the Bubble Shield is the best thing that that anyone in Sonic has ever made. Unfortunately, we don't have the Bubble Shield in the first one here, so just going to have to go through the terror of going through this. I think the Labyrinth Zone and It's a Small World at Disneyland were the two things that gave me nightmares the most as a little kid. I think if they had an underwater level in something where singing dolls were also coming after you, that would be terrible. You could call it like It's a Small Murder or something. Spikes get to move that fast underwater, why don't I? Oh no. Now, if this wasn't specifically designed by Robotnik, this has to be... I don't even know. It's like some kind of a puzzle with spikes and things. I don't even think Echo would be able to make it through this effectively. But look at that! The water level went up! I'm hanging on this for a second. That is the most terrifying noise you will ever hear in a video. I don't care what kind of monster growl or shriek or whatever have you in other games. The Sonic drowning noise is the most frightening noise you will ever hear. Stuff of pure nightmares. In this stage, you're underwater, so he gets this, like, weird baseball cap wearing drill robot to come after you. At least they're better than the ones in Sonic 2. The ones in Sonic 2 don't even jump. Oh, we're almost done with this level. By almost, I mean not really at all. My spikes can go through pure steel on these robots, yet I can't just plow through all the walls in this place. I love how they have an air bubble right next to another air bubble. I'm gonna say it right now. Labyrinth Zone is just terrible. I mean, the water level in Sonic 2 didn't nearly have as much water, so it wasn't as terrifying. And Hydrocity, or Hydrocity, however you want to say it, in Sonic 3, you get the bubble shield in that one, so that level's actually kind of fun. This isn't fun, this is just nerve-wracking. Oh yeah, another problem with Sonic 1's physics is they sometimes have, if you're on a ledge and you try to jump at something, he'll do this walking leap at it instead. It's so weird. Yeah, as long as it's been since I played this game, I completely forgot about that switch. You know, I bet one of the developers is saying to himself, you know, people are really going to hate this level. Every now and then, I'm just going to throw in an invincibility, you know, computer so that people will actually be able to enjoy parts of it. I find it kind of funny, though, that this level is so bad that in Sonic Jam, when they give the biographies for everybody on the Saturn, Sonic specifically states that his greatest fear is water. Again, sorry about the occasional weird blips in the sound. It's something to do with my capture device. I'm using Fraps and playing the game. For some reason it sounds fine while I'm playing it, but it came out kind of weird. I'm working on that though. Now, you see, I'm not running into emeralds at the end of these stages, but it's not so bad because the last thing I want to do is go into one of those after going through one of these. Now, the trick about that is you've got to hold not the direction you're wanting him to jump, but you've got to hold the direction in the opposite way. Otherwise, he's just going to keep falling down the waterfall. So if you wanted him to go, you know, to the left like that, hold right when you're jumping off of it. I'm messing up all sorts of ways in this final one, but it's the last stage in the Labyrinth Zone, so I just want to get through it. And that's what I get. But yeah, you'll see what I mean here when you hold left when you want to jump, right when you want to jump left. They give you such peaceful music down here, too. Same with the special stages. They're complete terror, but they give you such peaceful music. That thing I just destroyed, it was a baseball cap wearing robot that turns into a penguin. I'm always thankful when I get to a part that actually has air. Having Sonic move like he's not trapped in a jar of molasses helps. See, even Sonic's impatient to get out of here.
At least having penguins and seals and things makes sense down here. I'd feel sorry if I were releasing squirrels and stuff like that underwater. Then again, that seal could manage to move across the lava. See, this is what I'm talking about. They give you this invincibility every so often in this level. Just because I think they genuinely feel sorry for you having to do it. Although, I gotta hand it to this game over Sonic, like, Next Gen or 06, or whichever one you want to call it. This game has genuinely just hard levels. Sonic 06, its difficulty comes from the fact that that game is horrible to control. It's just an all-over, just unpleasant experience. Like this is an unpleasant experience. Okay. That was strangely satisfying. I also love that noise too. The little robots popping noise is awesome. It's pretty much right up there with the little Sega Genesis Fireball noise. Now I know the water's coming. I'm just hopping right now because I want out. This fight's just all kinds of terrible. I mean, I'm not even concerned about Robotnik. He's just in his little Egomatic hovercraft thing. It's fine. But all this water... I'm more concerned about getting away from the water than I am Robotnik. Starlight Zone. Love the music in this one. Love the level itself. It's like Sega saying we're sorry about, like, the Labyrinth Zone you just had to go through. I love how back in the day, this was always one of the levels they'd showcase for Sonic 1 in the commercials and stuff like that. They never showcased the Labyrinth Zone. No, that one's too horrifying. You gotta show a level people will like. Yeah, it's like in this stage they give you invincibility every now and then too, but you don't need it nearly as much. And it was only just a few inches away from having Sonic finish the level running backwards. Yeah, now Robotnik's even getting, like, at least a little more abstract with his robots, having them just be a ball with spikes going around it. That seems like more the kind of thing you'd expect a mad scientist to make. Yeah, this level's got those and little bomb dudes and stuff like that. It's like, okay, I can see this. We've not got cross-eyed weird red crabs. Watch, now we're just gonna run into one of those little weird red-eyed crab, cross-eyed crab things and totally mess up what I was saying. You know, thinking about it, if Robotnik had made this level, it would be so funny just to think about him being on those, you know, moving back and forth, being like, whee! Whatever happened to Robotnik wanting to, you know, subjugate all the animals and make them all into robots and stuff like that? That whole Eggman Land thing that they started talking about in Sonic Adventure, it's just so low scale compared to what he seemed to be doing in the Genesis. Such an ingenious truck. They just throw one little fan there. I mean, Sonic weighs like, what, almost 5 pounds? I mean, he's a little hedgehog, right? Couldn't weigh more than maybe 10. Now that I should have seen coming. I mean, really. What did I think was gonna happen if I jumped up into those things? I also love how slow the Labyrinth Zone is. They give you so many times in this level where you can actually have at least little parts where you can feel fast again. Oh, come on, Sonic, you can do it. Alright. I love just how uplifting this music sounds. Now this fight's fun. This boss fight's great. You'd think after Robotnik realized that Sonic was figuring out how to hurt him there, he'd either run away or change his tactics. It's like, oh no, the Egomatic hovercraft is set on autopilot! All he can do is just sit there and in horror as Sonic is beating him up. This is more like what I'd expect a bad guy to have for his lair. I don't know how Robotnik manages to get around in it. It's probably just hovercraft over, but wow. I mean, I can just imagine him trying to get through that. Maybe this is his workout routine. He's just never used it. He's like, one of these days, Ivo, you've really got to go through with that resolution. I don't even know what I was thinking there. Yeah, those things mess me up, and so did those little magnet platforms in Mega Man. You know, the manual calls them magnet. No, I'll get to that when I get to my Mega Man ones. Now that was just mean. The other two were timed like that. But then again, I can't really expect Robotnik to cater to the guy trying to get through his lair. That just sucked. Okay, Sonic. We're gonna do this. Okay. Another try. We're gonna try this again. This time, we're not gonna suck as much. At least we're not gonna suck enough to get through this. Okay? You gonna do this, buddy? Okay, Sonic, why are we trying this again? No. Sonic. Hello? Buddy. Okay. Yeah, we did it. Sonic must be so fed up with me right now. He's like, you got me killed in the labyrinth zone, he's getting me killed here. Takes me through horrible places. That was just mean. That was really mean. I mean, the physics in that didn't even make sense. At least this time I got that right. Okay, Sonic, we're gonna see this through. Little fireball there. Yeah, I realized I could have just kept running. Or at least now I realize that, but it didn't occur to me at the time. It's a pig that turns into a rabbit. I love how that makes so little sense that Archie Comics and the cartoon didn't even bother to try to, like, write up an explanation. They just made it something else. And is it just me, or does it look like there's this weird googly-eyed face in the background? Ever since I was a kid, that one part there looked like it had this, like, awesome-looking robot face. You think the buzzsaws here are bad? Just wait until I get to Sonic CD. By the way, just so everyone knows, I am awesome at Sonic CD, so it's not going to be like what you're currently seeing. Actually, gotta apologize to Sonic right now. Sonic 1 is pretty much like the Sonic game I'm least good at on the Genesis, so, yeah. He's kinda going through some torture at the moment. You know, I realize I could have probably rolled through that part, but every time I've ever tried doing that, I remember as a kid, I'd roll right into that piston. Yay! All sparkly now. Back when that wasn't associated with horrible vampires. I know that joke's been made a lot too. I'm from Washington. I have a right to hate that. I love it. I moved down cautiously just to ram right into that thing. Oh yeah, we're about to get the murderous part. Or at least the part that makes me feel murderous. It's like, oh, we're finally done with this? No. Although I gotta admit, for once it seemed Robotnik actually had a good idea with something. You can see I even had Sonic dread what's about to happen. That's right, we're back in the labyrinth zone. You know, by this point, I'm sure Sega knew just how much people would hate this zone. You can see just how much I'm avoiding trying to go into the water. It is. It's truly terrible. Now the water's purple. I mean, at least this one doesn't seem to be as bad as the Labyrinth Zone. Either that or the Labyrinth Zone's, like, tempered me for this. Come on, Bubble. Come on. Yeah, you can even see, like, not see, but hear the music reset just at that moment. I was about to get that dreaded "you're about to die" music. I seriously don't know why I'm doing this. Oh, this is excruciating. Ah! Aha! Might die, but I got the lamp post. See, it's the water itself I really don't like. These spikes don't bother me so much. And all that other stuff, I mean, right now, I'm more worried about air than the fact that I don't have any rings. It's that bad. See, I can deal without having rings. It's the water. No. Oh, there we You know, it's not much to see now, but when I was a kid, I loved watching Sonic rotate at those parts. I thought it looked so cool. Yeah, right now, I'm not even so much concerned about the little fireballs I'm dodging as I am just getting the air. Oh, great. More purple water. At this rate, I'm not even sure it's water. Look, they taught me that the water just goes up as I'm just about to get to it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I don't want to all the way back to that lamp. No, don't make me. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. I'm alive. I'm alive. Oh, this is great. I'm not dead. I don't even care that I just lost my rings. I survived. Oh no, don't make me do that. Okay. That's it. Alright. I'm gonna do this. And we can move on to Sonic CD and have some real fun. See, even my googly-eyed little background face friend is here to cheer me on. Although he's kind of peering over the edge. I wonder if Robotnik was sitting in there waiting for me the whole time, knowing I'd get through that level, or if this is a complete surprise and we're doing this just for fun. Yeah, he's not even doing this prepared for me, he was just having fun with some kind of piston machine. Now, the reason I know this fight pretty well is I, as a kid, was so fed up with the Labyrinth Zone and having to do that, that I would just keep doing the level cheat and go right to here. I'd play the other levels, but I would maybe, you know, get as far as Marble Zone and then just skip the Labyrinth Zone, even like Spring Yard. I'd go as far as there and then forget the Labyrinth Zone. I love how Sonic does the whole superhero thing and totally just leaves the bad guy, assuming he's gone. Oh, my freaky little flicky friends! Your giant, freakish hedgehog has saved you all again. Or for the first time, although they all kind of... I don't know, the way this kind of makes it seems like Robotnik and Sonic have faced off before, because he's already prepared for him. I mean, he's the biggest animal here, so it's not like anybody else is doing it. Except for maybe that one invincible little seal that was hopping across the lava. Maybe he could have done something. But yeah, in case you guys didn't notice hearing me during this, next episode is going to be Sonic CD. I'm going in the order they were released. And that's going to be much more satisfying. At least we got through this one. That's good. And I would review the cartoon to go along with these, but I feel Doug Walker did a really good review of that, so yeah, watch Nostalgia Critic for the review on that one. He nailed it. Yeah, thanks for joining me in my first episode here. I know things are a little clunky to start off with, but we're gonna go through all the Sonic Genesis titles, all the Sonic 16-bit ones, and then kick it off with the Mega Man X games. So we're gonna get into some really good stuff. Alright, see you next time! And yeah, I know Robotnik did the emeralds, and yeah, but what's he gonna do?